there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. A man has to love himself before a woman can love him. And this is in connection with everything I've been talking about this week. A lot of men out here don't feel good about themselves. That's why, if they ain't a certain height, they don't feel good about themselves. They don't have a certain jawline, they don't feel good about themselves. And they feel like they have to do any of this stuff. Even yesterday, right? Because I said I was like starting to bald up here. I'm 59 years old. I don't have a problem with it. In fact, times when I've shaved my head bald, I've got my dick sucked. Okay, so I don't have a problem with it. But then, you always get a couple people on there, we'll do this and this. I didn't say at any point I had a problem with it. I said I was going to live with it, right? But see, you get some other people, they want to do all this extra shit. I'm like, shit, I'll just shave it and keep going. I got my dick sucked. I should be shaving it now. It's only for personal reasons. I'm just letting it grow out. Shit. I ain't even doing it for women, because really, if I wanted to get women just with that, I'd just shave the shit. But whatever the case, I'm just comfortable with whatever. And see, there's a lot of dudes out here, they ain't comfortable with who they are. And see, that's a problem. But see, they want the woman. And be one, not just a woman, but they want like supermodel of the world. That's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation. Be one supermodel of the world and shit. But they don't even love themselves, but expect that woman to love them. And then when that woman don't love them, they think she got a problem. Hold up, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit is not gonna work. Oh, let me say one more thing. Because every now and then you get somebody don't like it, don't like something, don't like how I present it. Don't comment. You helping my whatchamacallit. Stay the fuck off of here. Because I ain't listening to your motherfucking ass. Let me just say that. Motherfuckers kill me with that shit. If you ain't feeling something I'm saying, you don't agree, stay the fuck away. This a dojo. You don't go into a Shotokan dojo doing Chinese Kung Fu or Chinese boxing or whatever. Let me just make that clear. Stay the fuck off of here. If you ain't feeling anything I'm saying, stay it. This my philosophy. And I don't have a problem saying that. This ain't a general conversation. This is my philosophy. Like I said in my sit-down video, this shit an art, not a science. This my art. Alright? Seriously. I don't know why motherfuckers waste their motherfucking time. Or here's something better. Let me just end it with saying this. If you think you got something better or whatever, well, link me to your page where you doing it better. How about that? Show me whatever if you got any problem with anything I say or do, show me how you doing it better. And if you can't do that, don't waste time, all right? But anyway, back to my main subject. Yeah, I had to say that. Because Rom got to be, shoot. Told you, Rom got to tell motherfuckers out here. I don't mind telling them. But look, here's the thing, man. You got to love yourself, man. Before any woman going to love you, whatever. How you going to get a woman you don't feel good about yourself? Like, let me use the height thing. That seems to be very common. If you don't feel good about your height, how that woman going to feel good? You ain't going to feel good. You ain't going to holler at her because you making an assumption that she only going to mess with you if you look in a certain way. How you going to do anything? You hurting yourself if you shoot. You ain't even open your mouth yet. It's like you playing basketball and you don't feel like you can play basketball. You're not going to take a shot. you're not going to get on the court. You're going to be like, I can't play. If you feel like you don't look good, if you feel like, you ain't tall enough, you ain't muscular enough, you ain't slim enough, you ain't big enough, if you feel like a woman ain't going to want you, why the fuck she going to want you? She ain't going to surprise you. Women don't surprise you. Very, 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 very few men get women who just going to approach them. Very few men get that. Like, even when women get those choosing signals, you still got to approach. You still got to have some conjunias on you. You still got to have some balls. Your balls got to drop. You still got to talk to them. You still got to make the move. And a lot of women say that. They'll just look at a guy until you make a move. In fact, they feel better. Even if they don't want a guy, they don't want a particular guy, they'll feel better. It's like, okay, yeah, he at least made that move. But how you going to make that move, but you don't feel good about yourself? And yes, I talked about rejection. Yes, there were some women that rejected you. Every motherfucker on this planet got rejected. And I don't care what you look like, some women going to reject you. Let me use the example of basketball again. I don't care. You got Hall of Fame players that have missed shots. And there go the po-po. It's not a Rom car video unless there's the po-po. Now, if the po-po show up for a Rom sit-down video, there's a real issue. There's a real issue. But anyway, everybody missed a shot. Everybody got rejected. Shoot. Hall of Fame players have missed free throws when they needed to make it. They've missed game-winning shots. They just get back out there and do that shit. They just do their thing. That's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be out here. If you're talking about getting women, you gotta feel good about what you got. Now, the best way to feel good, what do I say? Well, first I say body game. That's the easiest thing to change. The easiest thing to change. You can at least get whatever. You can put on some muscle. You can lose some fat. Whatever you got to do to get a woman's attention. And it's easy you can get feedback on it right away because like many dudes have done it. They say they did some stuff in the gym and they were getting feedback from women like immediately. A woman going to tell you right away. Shoot, women might be staring at you right away. They're going to give you some indication that you doing what you supposed to be doing. Right? Or when you dressing. That's one thing. And this Tantra master said that too. Tantra, whatever. Tomato. Said that too. You get feedback from women as soon as you walk outside. They're going to either going to be checking you out or they're going to be ignoring you. Now, if they're ignoring you, apparently you need to do something. Rejections are lessons. That's telling you it's like, okay, this is what you need to do. Let me use a basketball example again. If you have a certain shot, it keeps getting rejected, you know you got to do something else. But whatever the case, you still got to feel good about it. Like you get some shooters, you get some happy gunners, as we used to call them. Automatic weapons. They will put up shots. They don't give a shit because they feel good about themselves. Even if they keep missing. But when you're dealing with women, you got to feel good about whatever. You got to feel good about it. Look, here's the thing. I told you, I'm 59 years old. 59 years old. Still not 100% back from the stroke. I still got sometimes when I'm walking, when I'm not doing the Denzel walk, got a sight limp. Still some women giving me that look. Right? But regardless of the thing, feel good about myself. Shit, when I was in the hospital, I had some nurses giving me a little extra attention. Extra attention. I couldn't even walk with a feeding tube. But I felt good about myself. But see, a lot of guys don't feel good about themselves. And then Here's the bad part about some guys who don't feel good about themselves. They project that onto everybody else. Just because they got a problem. Like you got, like, let me use a height thing. That's very common. Got some dudes 5'7" don't feel good about themselves. Project that to anybody else. Say women don't want a 5'7" guy, but yet some other 5'7" guy feel good about himself. Shit, he be having about 4 baby mamas and shit. And 2 more trying to be a baby mama. You know, he's still getting women because he feel good about himself. And that's the ultimate thing with any man. You got to feel good about yourself. Any man. You got to feel good about yourself, because why should a woman want you inside of her, but you don't feel good about yourself? You ain't giving off that confidence. You ain't looking like you can fuck. You don't get that big dick energy. Shit. And women talk about that. They say some dudes just get that big dick energy. All that shit is confidence. They feel good about themselves. Okay, you got these cars doing all this stuff up here. Okay, Bama's are just in the wrong position and everything. Bama has mine. Shit. Anyway, right? As a man, you just gotta present your best and then see who like it. Is every woman gonna like that shit? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. But you can't lose sleep over it. You gonna miss some shots. That's why I talk about a tribe. You gotta figure out, okay, which women gonna show you some love, which ain't. Shoot. Hell, if you get good at it, you can figure it out. You can figure it out. You can look at a woman's body part and say, yeah, she got this. She gonna feel good. You know? Like where I'm coming from, which I don't need to know about, saw a woman with some big old thighs. I just don't have a good name for thighs yet. I actually like thighs. I love thighs. I love thighs. Shoot, got 2 sons because of that. Yeah, because of big thighs. Anyway, right? Yeah, but after a while you can figure that out. Every woman don't need to like you, but see, before you even get to that point, you gotta love yourself. Not like yourself, love yourself. Be good with yourself. This is only so tall you gonna get. Okay, you gotta be good with it. Your complexion only gonna be a certain thing. Hair grade and everything. Because I'm good with my hair grade. I don't got a problem. I don't got no problem. It's just life shit. You know? Motherfuckers be worried about all this other stuff, projecting all their bullshit on everybody else because they don't feel good. But why should a woman want you up inside of her, but you don't feel good? You ain't giving off that BDE, that big dick energy. You ain't giving off like you can just take charge. You know? That's why a lot of women reject a guy. He acting all scared. The fuck she gonna do with that? Women want a man who can take charge. Women want a man who can take over. Throw around in the bedroom. That's just a woman's nature. I don't care. Even these so-called feminists. Dudes be talking about these feminists. Man, I wish I had a dime every time I seen one of those independent feminist types be getting that roughneck dude. And I still never forget this one woman who had a reputation for jumping on motherfuckers. She was married. I was like, damn, who married you? And she said her husband, the type of tell her to zip it, she zip it. Shit, women want men out here. That man got to feel good about himself. If you a man, you don't feel good about yourself, you got bigger problems. Indeed, as I always say, that's part of the thing with body game. Body game is not so much like having certain muscles or looking like somebody else. It's so much you feel good about yourself. You know? When you let the barber bless you, you got to feel good about yourself, whatever. How you walk, how you walk, your posture. Because a man who feel good about himself, he ain't going to walk with his shoulders stooped or something. He going to be walking up tough. He going to walk like he in the military. You know, it's kind of funny. People always think I'm either been in the military or in the Nation of Islam, Fruit of Islam. Because that's how I walk. I walk erect. It's just like, I just feel good about myself. Because that's the one thing you can control. And then, you know, there's still going to be some women who might not like it, but, you know, you got, 4 billion women in the world. You don't have to have all of them dislike you. Shit. If you get just a few women, and shit, you start paying attention, you already know. You see a woman, she got a certain thing, boom, they down for you. Like big thighs love me. Big thighs save lives. Yeah, I know somebody about a couple women about to call me after he see this. Yeah, thick thighs do save lives. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, hey, look. That's the thing. You want to be up here on figure out what you want to do. Figure out yourself. I don't care what you look like, whatever. Present your best. Walk out here. There's some women going to like it. Because what have I said too? I've said this several times. Women like different types. Women like different types. You just got to be it. And like I said, don't come on here with some bullshit. Well, women don't like those guys. No, you talking about yourself. Don't project your own bullshit. I don't really have time for it. And I'm going to tell you what. Here's a reason I don't have time for anybody bullshitting or crying on here, man. I had a motherfucking stroke. There's some people don't survive this shit. Some people don't come back from this shit. You know? So if I can come back from some shit that other people don't come back from, I don't see what anybody else got a thing about. I don't see what anybody else got an excuse for. You don't got no motherfucking excuses up with me. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. You rolling in this dojo, this school of thought, whatever you want to call it. You got to be like, nah, you just going to be your best. You're going to present your best. You're going to work to be your best. You know? And see which women like it. And see which women you really seeing which women down for your program. See, that's another thing too. You got dudes up here thinking they going to like tell some woman or try to get some woman to like them and shit. No, you want a woman down for your program. Because that's the woman who going to be supportive of you. That's the woman going to fuck the shit out of you. And then make you a ham sandwich. I say sandwich. If my youngest son was in the car, he'd correct me. He'd be correcting the motherfucker. He like that. He'd be corrected. Be correcting dad. He'd be like, no, it's sandwich. You spell it. I drive by a Target. I say, I'd be like, yeah, that's Target. He'd be like, no, Dad, that's Target. Oh man, yeah. But as a man, you just gotta be who you gonna be. And if some woman don't like it, she just don't like it. You move on to the next. But thing is, you gotta look in the mirror and love who you are. You gotta be good with who you are. You can't be somebody else. And you definitely don't be on some bullshit asking another man. Because you know how I feel about that. That's some bullshit right there. And even then, that other man ain't you. Even if you come up with some reason to ask another man, that man ain't you. You ain't living your life. Nobody else is you. You gotta feel good about yourself. That was one of the things with dudes who don't look like they should be getting any play. According to what all this bullshit online and all that shit, social media thinking. be saying, oh, you shouldn't be getting played. You don't look like this or anything. Man, fuck that. Motherfuckers look like they shouldn't be smelling no parts of the pussy and shit. Be getting some. But the thing is, they feel they comfortable with themselves. They comfortable with it. Shit, I've told some dudes even about body game. I'll be like, yeah, and you know why I say body game, but you know, they'll be like, Rom, I ain't doing no damn push-ups. But they be getting this. They comfortable with themselves. You know? And you gotta just, as any man just gotta love himself. He gotta feel good about himself. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Because he gotta live with himself 24/7. You know, women will come and go. Women will come and go. Right? But the women will come and go, but you gotta be there. You gotta be whoever you gonna be. And even if you don't get a particular woman, there's probably somebody else waiting in the wings and shit. The way some women be scheming and shit. She might have did something. She might have cock blocked or something. Yeah, you ain't get one woman. That's because this other woman talking trash, but then the other woman hanging out like she ain't, you know. Be the other woman hanging out and stuff with you. Be like, oh, man, that's a damn shame, that other one. So what you doing this evening? Man. You know, I gotta say, for all the bullshit women can put a man through, I actually love that shit. Because it's them. I was just like, whatever. That's why a lot of shit women do don't even bother me. I don't even know. It's them. It's what they do. So why worry about it? Anyway, though, I'm at this store. Gotta buy some stuff. Anyway, pull back. Yeah. Slide it in good. Yeah, but anyway, y'all. Yeah, but as a man, though, you gotta feel good about yourself, man. Ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. You gotta feel good about yourself no matter what. You know, be your best version at least. If you don't feel good about yourself, then work on yourself. Don't worry about everybody else's bullshit, all right? So anyway, man, that's all I got for today. I'll get back with y'all. Peace.